Photoshop tutorial. Today we're going to be going over how to make an abstract background. Alright, so let me go ahead and go to the one that I already made. And I call it semi-abstract because it's not entirely finished. So today we're going to be able to finish one, hopefully, in this short amount of time. We're going to make a background similar to this. I'm not sure about completing it all the way, or just doing it halfway like this. But we'll see how far we can get. So if you didn't see my last tutorial on how to make an abstract background, we're going to use quite the same methods that we used in that video, in this video. So if you want to check out the video, it's going to be an annotation on the screen right now, and it'll tell you, basically the video showing you how to use the method I'm using right now. But what you want to do is get the pen tool and start creating your triangles or shapes. Now the whole point of this is to have each triangle different, so that you're not copying triangles around. You just want to keep every triangle you have unique and the same. Well, not the same, but very unique and different. Because if you have it the same, the background is less interesting because you're doing the same thing over and over again. So let me go ahead and fill a path. Also, the Photoshop files for this, for the background maker right now, and the background this background right here, will be in the description. So go ahead and download those and see what you can do with them. What we're gonna be using two colors. When you try to make a background like this, you want to try to stick to at least, well, just two colors. Usually I would do three colors if I would use another color. Like I'm gonna be using blue and green, so if I want to use another color, you want to make sure it's the opposite, like adjacent to color. So I would probably use a orange, more of a yellow kind of color with it. But we're gonna go ahead and stay with the green right now. And let me see how it looks. Nope. Yeah, fill path again, and let's go brighter green. And then we're gonna go ahead and start working our way over here. Okay, fill path, and no, it doesn't look too good. Maybe a darker. Yeah, it matches a little bit more. Let's go ahead. Oops. So when you're making your triangles, you want to start off with the most crowded spot. So I start off right here because it's gonna be hard to make a point like that later on down the road. So I just go ahead and start off right there. So let's go ahead and make another color. So we're going to start off with green over here, and then you already see this is going to start turning blue as we go a little bit further. So let's go ahead and continue on. So you see this is what I mean right here. We want to start like right here. Continue moving. And here's another tip. So when you're figuring out what kind of colors you're going to use, try to go in between the two shapes you have. So like I'm gonna go to this color, and it's gonna be right here. I'm gonna go to this color, and it's gonna be right there. So you want to go like right in between, either light or dark. But I'm gonna probably go with the light color because they're both not too. One of them's pale, one of them's dark. So obviously you want to use one that's light. Okay, so you see it, that matches kind of the color. So let's go ahead and continue making our triangles. And granted, this does take a while to do, like making an abstract background. It's not not entirely easy. And also, so you see these gaps, kind of like these thin lines in between the shapes. I made a style for it, but I'm gonna show you how to do it from scratch. So what you want to do is go to inner glow, and then change your color to whatever background color you want, or gap color you want. So I'm gonna have mine as white. You want to change the software to precise, put on the choke to 100, and the size to, I think, 3. Oops. Oh man, come on. Okay, so then you want to put the range at 100%, so you don't have any kind of like jitter, like blocks in there. Actually, I think it's supposed to be softer. And then opacity at 100%, so it makes it sharp. So there you go. You can create that white line in between the shape, and that's the style. So I already made my style for it, so I'm gonna do that after I'm done with all the shapes. You know, I'll go ahead and start doing it so I can show you what effect it does to the shapes. Actually, it doesn't even look too good on it. Hold on. Yeah, cause see, I have it at 2. I had to put it at 3. Oh my gosh! All right. Yep, range is at 100. Nope, opacity. Yeah. Okay, that's why range it wasn't at 100%. But again, increase that line in between so it gives it more of an abstract feel. But also you want to make sure you keep your shapes kind of spaced a little bit between each other, because like that right there, that wasn't really spaced. So it's not gonna give an equal line across the entire. Like this triangle is perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and continue. So I said I wasn't gonna do it until after, but I still end up doing it. You know what we need to do is we need to go into a blue color, so let's go ahead and start merging the colors. So this method will work for the gap method will work for most of your shapes. So you create as a style, and then you can apply it to any shape. Go ahead. I'll probably have to go to like a pale blue now. Yeah, it looks. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically create a imaginary line. We're gonna stop like right around here, similar to this one. But we're gonna stop like right around here. So I'm gonna go ahead and create the last bottom triangle piece. That is too far off. Still too far off, but it's fine. You just want to make sure you keep your triangles, like the line. You want to make sure it's straight. It's not like it's too far this way, because if you do that, it's gonna make the gap look the same way, because it basically traces the shape. Okay, so let's go ahead and start working up on the top. Then see something right there? That's a straight line. Fill the path, and well, obviously you have to go to like a darker green or a richer green. So let's go ahead and see. So again, that color does not match, because the color right below it's the same color. So yeah, that worked fine. And sometimes you probably only have to put the gap in there. You can just make your own gap, but again, it's your personal preference. The way I would do it is using that style, but again, sometimes that style doesn't work, so you have to carve it out yourself. But that's the beauty of creating an abstract background, is it takes time, and it really shows how much effort you put into it. Okay, so that was 2-4. I guess that worked fine right there. Pen tool. Man, that is off right there. I don't know what's happening there. Nope, not straight line. Straight line. Still not straight line. There you go. Okay, and we'll probably have to go to darker blue. See, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to create my own gap, so it, again, personal preference. See, it looks like it's off, but I think it's pretty straight. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out once we finish this. Oops, yeah, see, that's not straight. Control Z. Okay, well, the way we're gonna do is we're gonna have to, I have no idea. Okay, we're gonna have to start off all the way back to the beginning. Try it again. Fill the path, and we'll use a there. I think that color might work. It probably doesn't match, but again, tutorial purposes, we'll just do it for right now. That is way off. Okay, I'm noticing there's something off right there, but we'll see what happens. And I'd say I always aim for perfection, but right there, that's off. So, gosh, yeah. That's cutting it close. That's too close. Let's see if that works. I'm probably have to do like a pale blue. Okay, and nope, it is off. Man, I can't. It's hard to get it on point. Nope, still not even. It's like I'll continue to aim for perfection until I get it right. Probably go to darker blue. Ooh, no, there you go. One more dark. No, I'm probably gonna go in mid between, like a mid color. And alright, so we got that triangle. I was supposed to use a blue. Let's go back and try with the blue. Okay, so again, I wouldn't say totally abstract, but semi-abstract, just like the air background, just a semi-abstract background, because most of the things I show you on here aren't really abstract because I do it in one video and it takes, I don't want to take up 30 minutes every time, so this is a quick draft. Usually when you do something abstract, you don't want it to line up like this, like I did. It's kind of pretty cool, but again, yeah, you try not to line up like this. You want to usually have like a triangle that's poking out or something. But yeah, let me go ahead and type it in, and we'll call this a semi abstract. We'll leave that as one text file. Next one, background. So yeah, something along these lines that you want to do. You want to kind of go for the shades too of colors. So like, like I said in my last tutorial, well, the lower third tutorial, you can try adding adjustment layers to this to make it look a little more abstract. But again, it doesn't kind of change track, because this right here looks like it's one layer, but it's actually two. So you can kind of just make it look like that, but it just depends on what you want to do and what your goal is. Mostly I just want to use two colors like I did here, because when you go into three colors, that's where it gets a little bit tricky, because now you have to incorporate that third color presence into the picture, at least in a couple of shapes, if not more, because it wouldn't seem balanced in the terms of colors they have in your picture. So like this, it was a pretty even balance of blues and greens. So again, try to keep your colors balanced when you're making an abstract background, because usually you don't want to have too much of one color, because if you do, then it doesn't seem too interesting. It doesn't really look appealing to the viewer. Again, try to use two colors and really play around with the colors and see what matches, because some of these colors don't match, but again, some of them do. And with certain colors, if you match them correctly, it kind of gives it a three-dimensional feel. Like this right here could be the part where light's hitting it, and then this is the back side of it where it's not having any light, so it's a shell right here. But again, you just want to make sure you have your colors balanced correctly, and you don't use too much of one color, because again, if you do, it just doesn't look appealing. But if you enjoyed the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more content like this and other tutorials on After Effects and FL Studio. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and have a very awesome day.